In 1963, the Beatles recorded I Wanna Be Your Man, a song which they gave away to the Rolling Stones because, and I quote, well, we weren't going to give them anything great, were we? So why did they record it? Did anybody record a decent version of this song? Let's find out! Hello and welcome to this episode of Under the Covers with the Beatles. Today we're looking at I Wanna Be Your Man, a song which, in my memory, I was like, yeah, that's a good song. But then when you listen to it, you go, oh no, that's not a good song. Yes, it's catchy, but it's extremely repetitive. So, I don't know. I've had my mind changed. The Beatles had a rough outline of this song, which they showed the Rolling Stones at their studio, the Rolling Stones studio, and the Rolling Stones said, yeah, I think that's something that we could work with, that's, to our sound. But it was still unfinished, and then Lennon and McCartney just kind of skulked off to the corner of the studio and finished it in a couple of minutes. And apparently that was what then spurred the Rolling Stones to write their own songs, because they saw how easy it was, apparently. I can only guess that the Beatles recorded it after they saw the success that the Rolling Stones had with the song, and they went, oh yeah, no, we'll do that. It's our song, we'll do it. And then they stuck it on an album. Obviously, they still didn't have a lot of faith in it. They gave it to Ringo. Or it could just be that this album has got a lot of covers on it, so maybe they just needed more original ones. But it's beside the point. The Rolling Stones version is really good, and the Beatles version is good.
I wanna be your man. I wanna be your man. I wanna be your man. I wanna be your man.
So yeah, even though I don't think particularly that the Rolling Stones version was recorded very well, I think I prefer it to the Beatles version, if I'm honest. Oh, just a reminder, and just in case it just happened, if anything is muted in this video, it's simply because I've had to do that so you guys can see it. I do put a link to every single song in the description, so if it does get muted, just check it out down below. For any new viewers, by the way, basically what I'm doing here is I'm going through every single Beatles album, every single song, and I'm trying to find the best cover version of that song. It's a real labour of like for me. Okay, let's crack on with these cover versions. I've decided that I'm going to start grouping songs by decades just to get things moving along a little quicker. Only problem, I've only got one for the 1960s. So here from 1966 is Count Basie. Mentioned him before. He's back. Enjoy. From the 70s now, I have Terry Manning, and a little later in the decade, the Rezillos. The Terry Manning one, to me, when I first listened to it, I was like, oh yeah, there's a groove going on here. It's long though. I mean, you think about how short I Wanna Be Your Man is. This goes on for nearly 5 minutes, around that, can't remember. It's long. And also it really sounds kind of 60s to me. And the Rezillos is just pure punk, which is perfect for this particular song. Here they are. Nothing from the 80s or 90s this week. It wasn't until 2005 that I started to actually like the covers again. So I've got 4 for you from the noughties. Got Gary Johns, which I think this is my favourite of this 4. Could be my favourite of the episode. We'll find out. Hot Squall. This is punky as well. They just did something different with it than the Rosillos. Got the Punkles again. They're a repeat offender on this series, aren't they? Yeah, they're back. There was just enough different from the Rosillos version for me to include it. I just really liked it. And another repeat offender, Ringo Starr. If you like your ska music, you're welcome. Here they are.
I wanna be your man. I wanna be your man. I wanna be your man. I wanna be your man.
I wanna be your lover, baby. I wanna be your man. I wanna be your lover, baby. I wanna be your man. Love you like no other, baby, like no other cow. Love you like no other, baby, like no other cow. I wanna be your man. 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 Tell me that you love me, baby. Let me understand. Tell me that you love me, baby. I wanna be your man. 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 I wanna be your man.
And that's your lot for this week. Not the greatest episode. That does seem to happen every now and then. We get one that's a bit kind of like, yeah. But you know, there was a couple of good tracks here and there, wasn't there? Have I missed any blatantly obvious covers of this? Please do stick it in the comments. I do read them all. Please do like and subscribe if you haven't already and you've made it this far. You're still here, so you might as well. In next week's episode, I will be looking at another Beatles cover, Devil in Her Heart. Do you know any good covers of that? Put it in the comments. Until then, I will see you next week. Go about your business. Why are you still here?